Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, I want to say thanks to all of our new subscribers. We are pushing, we just went past 110 110 2010 subscribers today. I think the number is about 212, but but we growing the channel. The channel is growing every day. This is gonna be the best money making channel on this here YouTube. Now, if you're in the business to retire early, want that passive income, you're in the right place. Okay, you are in the right place, guys, because all we do here is talk about money, making money, financial independent, retire early. Okay, guys, I'm 51 years old, soon to be 52. Okay, self-made, all right, working hard, and I'm here to give back to my community, right? So you guys can do the same, give back also. Because when you learn this, it's not a secret. Pass it down, okay? Pass it down. Say, hey, I'm watching this. This is how I'm getting to the next level. You can too if you put in the work. Okay, guys, don't gatekeep. We're not gatekeeping over here, okay? We are passing this out, okay? And this is not financial advice, guys, okay? This is not financial advice. I talk about my portfolio alone. And if you are smart enough to read between the lines, then you are okay. Other than that, let's get to business, because business today is booming. Yes, the market is freaking red. Another red day, y'all. Okay, it is red. You can see it's red. We got a little bit of green here and there. Costco, okay, Meta, Eli Lilly, CVX, Uber, even Tesla is like, even out. It's like balanced out. Okay, but with all this going on, guys, with all this going on, okay, we made some money today. All right, we made some money today. Now, all this paper haven't shown up in the portfolio yet, but I know in my other portfolio, I got over $5,000 in my Fidelity portfolio. Okay, and I don't have Charles Schwab right now. Charles Schwab is going to pay us next week. Well, actually, they pay us. We got a couple of dollars from Charles Schwab. I'll probably show that to you guys today, right? Because I told you we are gonna get some money. So we got some money from Charles Schwab, and we're expecting close to $1,000 in our Robinhood portfolio tonight. So about 900 and change, somewhere in there, we're expecting in Robinhood. You know, Robinhood always come later on. So we're gonna get that money in Robinhood. But we're going to go through that, guys, okay? So this is my N1 portfolio. You know, I like to talk about this portfolio. This is like the slow motion portfolio because I don't add no more money into this portfolio. This portfolio is just grow slowly by the dividends that come into the portfolio, okay? Now, we get a weekly dividend from YieldMax. We get a weekly dividend from YieldMax. We get a weekly dividend from IWMY. QQQY. We get a weekly dividend for these guys here. But the only reason I do that because I want to keep the dividend coming into this portfolio. I am not too much into weekly dividends because the money is so small and you got to add them all up to make something. So I prefer the once a month dividend, but even though they come in every single week. So I love that part. But I mean, if you got plenty of money invested into these things here, I mean, you can make a killing. Okay, but it's just not my thing. But I keep it in this little portfolio here because this small portfolio would need money coming in the portfolio every week to motivate the portfolio to make the portfolio happy, if I can say that. But the dividend that's supposed to come in today haven't come in yet. They're probably coming later on tonight. So sometime tomorrow, before we do the end of the week income video, we're gonna see what come into the portfolio. Now, if it doesn't come to, then we're gonna wait right to the end of the month, because I think I'm gonna start doing the once a month thing, maybe the first week in the next month. Then I would do the last month, because sometimes it's hard to keep up with these things because the money's not coming in when it's supposed to, and I tired of doing the estimate based on what I have in the portfolio, because sometimes I will buy stuff and that would mess up my account because your boy be calculating all wrong and stuff. But then you hear that, okay? Now this is the part where we talk about a little bit of crypto. You know what I'm saying? Because I do invest in crypto. I'm not telling you to invest in crypto. This is not financial advice. So if you want to buy crypto, these are the top 10, top 15, the top 20 crypto, right? Now, I got some between here, right? Shiba Inu. I have the Uniswap, I had it for a minute now. It looked like it went up. It went up. I don't remember paying that much for it. But I mean, I got a few things in here. I sold a lot of my Bitcoins and my Ethereum and put it into my Robinhood portfolio. But you know, because I need some income now, I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna get rich off of $50,000 worth of Bitcoin or Ethereum. Okay. Now, if I let it sit there for another 10 years, now if Ethereum go to $10,000 or $100,000, then if you have $50,000 in Ethereum, yeah, you're gonna be, you're gonna have some good money. But I can't wait that long. I need my stuff now. So this is the crypto bubble that I talk about all the time. If you want to see your crypto, where your crypto doing, just go in here. And of course, Bitcoin is doing a little bit something today. It's up 2%, 2.7%, and Ethereum is up 1.6%. Binance is up 1.5. Okay, you guys can see this thing is big enough. You can see it, look at it, and we're gonna get to the next thing. All right, so this is my new portfolio that I just opened after I transfer my $200,000 portfolio out of here to Fidelity, right? Now, since I transferred the portfolio, now of course it is hard because in here you can't do fractional share. So of course I have to buy shares in here. And of course you guys will be like, Edwin, why do you have that again? Yes, I bought it because it was like $1. Okay, and I had $1 and I was like, I'm gonna buy $2 worth of this stuff and leave it in the portfolio, even though I'm trying to sell 10,000 shares. I got about 10,000 shares in my Fidelity portfolio, right? That I'm trying to sell. But since it's down, I'm like, fuck, I'm like, to hell with it. I'm just going ahead and buy it and get a good price. So far, this is what I've spent into the portfolio. We have some money that came in. I add a little bit more money to the portfolio, another $100. Plus, we had some dividend that came into this portfolio. Let's look at the dividend real quick, right? Before I give you guys the wrong amount. We're going to look at the dividend that came into the portfolio. And we don't need to see what I bought. We need to see dividend. We're going to clear this out real quick and just look at dividend and we'll see adjustments. And that should be it, right? So I got dividend that came in. You see, I'm telling y'all, this is from Coney. I bought this stuff right before the ex-dividend date, right? So we got $8 there, $8.30 something there, $8.50 something there, $16.91 came in today into the portfolio. The first money came into the portfolio, okay? So, and guess what your boy did? I went and transferred another $100 from my savings account into the portfolio, and I went spending. I went and bought some more positions, right? With the money that I already got, I went and bought some more positions. So come Friday, next week Friday, right? We got Misty gonna pay us, right? And Misty gonna pay, I think Misty gonna pay maybe a little bit over $3, but I'm saying $3. So if Misty paid me $3, AIYY pay me $1 or pay me 75 cents or 50 cents or whatever, right? Because I'm gonna buy some more AIYY next week, probably. Right now, this is all I have. And the good thing about this portfolio, guys, I don't have margins on this portfolio, so I don't have to worry about margin calls. Okay? Now, if I have margins, of course, I would have about $4,000 in there right now. And that $4,000 would give me almost about $3,000 based on what I have right now in income. But this portfolio, we're going to leave this portfolio margin free for now, for as long as I can do it. Because the reason why my other portfolio is generating enough income to where we don't have to add margins to this portfolio, and I'm going to use the other portfolio to feed this one, right? So the goal is to put about $10,000 a month into this account from the other account, okay? So, and this time around, this year, we're going to start enjoying the money. So I'm at $30,000 a month, right? The goal is to get it to 60 and then 60 to 100K, right? So for this month, this account, I'm not ready to worry about it. But this account right here, you guys can see I got $12 and I'm like almost at the brink of margin calls, right? Look at that, 1.59%, right? So if my portfolio go below this amount, I would have to deposit some money. But guess what? The reason why I went and bought, I had like $500-600 in it. The reason why I went and spent all the money is because tonight, I have about $1,000 coming in dividends tonight. So why would I be worried about margin calls when I got $1,000 coming in tonight? So I went ahead and I spent some money and I bought a few things, right? And one of the stuff I tried to buy, it didn't go through. I just got a notification. This didn't go through, right? That I was trying to buy. And I was trying to buy it for $60. And of course, where is it? It got canceled. I didn't do that. It canceled itself, right? And I was going to buy one share for $60 because I only had $72 left, right? But of course, that didn't go through, okay? And right now, it's at $60.50, okay? It's going down. It's going down 60.50. And look at my initial, I bought this initially for 68 and now it's down to 60. So if I can get it for 60.50, that's fine, right? So we can do a limit order real quick. We're gonna buy real quick. We'll do a limit order and it's after hours. So we're gonna say extended hours, right? And we're gonna say 65.50. Okay, even though it said 52 there, but you know, and then the bid is that 076007, and then the asking, so the people who selling it right now, they want 6308. Okay, so I'm gonna put that right there and put the 1. Okay, and then I'm gonna submit that. So if it ever drop down to that price, I'm gonna buy it. Okay, and people ask me all the time, Edwin, why do you always buy like this? Because this is how I was taught to do it. This is how I taught myself to do it because nobody else taught me how to do this. This is how I taught myself how to do it. And automation is good, but automation can also hurt you because let's say if you put in your order to buy it at let's say $52, right? And the price goes to 53, sometimes your order is not going to go in at 52 because if you put in a market order, your order go in order, right? It's not just going to go through. So if somebody order in front of yours going to buy and then you next in line to go through, guess what? You're going to pick up whatever the market rate is. That's what I never do. I don't do market rate. Except I do sometimes if I just need to get something in there. If I need to buy $1 share or something, I'll do market because with Robinhood, if you're buying that, you can do market. But the thing about it is, if you buy market, I can't show to you right now. But if you go to buy market, even though the market might say 52, you might be paying 52.50 or 53 or 54 because Robinhood adds a little fee or something in it. I don't know how to do it, but from what I'm seeing, that's what it looks like. So you can correct me if I'm wrong. But if you guys want to do that, that's fine. So that's the reason I went ahead and spent that money because I know I got $900+ coming tonight to the portfolio tonight. And then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna wait till next week, Monday, Tuesday, maybe by Wednesday. I'm gonna buy some more positions. So that $1,000 before ex-dividend date, I'm gonna spend another $1,000 in Misty because my Misty is crazy right now. My Misty is high. I bought it trying to get to my 1,000 positions, and look at my my average cost. My average cost is ridiculous. Okay, so of course, in order to get my average cost down, I'm like 18,000 down compared to what the market price is right now. Okay, so for every time I buy, my average cost is going to drop. Every time I buy, my average cost is going to drop, right? It's going to drop maybe at 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, $1. It just depends how much I put in there, right? So if I go to put 25 grand in there right now, of course my average cost is going to drop big time because it's almost half the price of what I paid, right? I mean, not half, but you guys get it. So that's the reason why sometimes it's good to daily cost average. But for me, you guys know I don't do no daily cost average. I just buy what I want and I go from there. Sometimes daily cost average But in this case now, of course, I'm going to daily cost average because I need to bring down my average cost. So every week when I get dividends from other positions, I'm going to buy into this position because out of all the positions I have, this one is the one that is way, that is more like in trouble, right? That's the one, I won't say in trouble, but that's the one that have a bigger negative compared to the others. I click on the same thing again, go back. Compared to the others, come on. Your boy be clicking sometimes. Let's say we'll go to Alti. I think Alti is more expensive than Tesla. No, it's 8. Alti is cheaper than Tesla. All right, so you see the Alti is down. Look at it. The market is the thing is way out there. It's way, way down, okay? But I got $9 grand into Tesla, all right? It's 8,000. It's 9,000 the market value. My cost is $10, right? It's $10, so it's like $2, $2 different, right? $2 and change different, so it's not that bad. So I'm down by $2,000. So I can daily cost average in, right? If I put a few $1,000s in here, that's gonna cut down my cost base, right? And that's how you do it. So if you look at, we're gonna look at the other one, which I think I should be up. And Tesla is 13. Let's see. I should be up in Tesla. Nope, I'm down in Tesla also, but it's not bad, right? So it's $13.60 some cents to $15.60 some cents. I got about 1,000 shares, and I'm down by that much. So when Tesla pays, next week, a week after next, right? Tesla pays week after next. So by the time Tesla pays, because I'm getting a chunk of money from Misty, by the time Tesla pays, I'm gonna buy a little bit of Tesla, and I'm gonna put some more of that money back into Misty, right? Now, of course, like I told you guys, we're gonna start taking some of this money and putting that aside. So I'm not gonna spend all the money that's gonna come into the portfolio. I'm gonna leave a little bit into the portfolio because at the end of the month, I need to move money from this portfolio to my Charge Swap portfolio because, of course, since I moved all the money from the portfolio into Fidelity, now I got to put money back to pay my car payment because the money will usually come from the other brokerage account that I had in there. But since I moved all that money out, $200,000 out of there into Fidelity, now I have to move when I get dividend, I got to take that dividend and move it into those accounts, right? And it takes about 4 or 5 days for that money to settle. So once I get paid from Fidelity, I got to take a couple of thousand and move it into my checking, and then when I move that, I'm gonna take like 1,000 and put it into Charge Swap, and that will cover the payment. And then just keep going. And you guys know I tell you guys everything I do anyway. So when it comes to that, as the money get in there, I'll move that money accordingly, so you guys can see. That's why I keep telling you guys, patience is key, right? Because like I say, if you got money sitting there and you see your positions are dropping in value, it's easy to say, you know what, I need to buy more. But at some point you need to say, you know what, I'm getting dividend coming in. Okay, we're gonna chill and we're gonna build it, because this is a long-term game. It's not like, oh, we're in here today and this week and then next week we're done. No, this is all long-term game. Okay, so we get into the Fidelity portfolio. Now my Fidelity portfolio is down a little bit this week, right? We're coming from a positive $20-some thousand to now we are $9,000 down in this portfolio, and they're talking about capital gains. So you see the capital gains, that means I don't have to pay taxes on this much right here, right? That is like amazing. If I don't have to pay taxes on this much money, that means Uncle Sam can't be charging me taxes on, this is not the tax section, but talk to your tax professional, okay, guys? And as you can see, this portfolio Y'all know I like to use the other tracker, right? This portfolio, we are almost back to 25K a month, right? Now, I bought a few things. I bought some Misty today. It haven't updated yet. I know for sure it's haven't updated because the position that I sold, when I checked, when I did an update last, that position was still in there. So I told you guys, I'm going to start selling positions within my Fidelity portfolio to grow the portfolio, because I have over 150 something positions, 155 positions to be exact. In Fidelity, I need to narrow those down to about 100 positions by the end of this year. Okay, so I sold one today, and the one I sold today was BlackRock, and we made a little bit over. Well, I won't say we made about 2 or 3 grand, right? But the total amount that when we sold, the total amount was like 6,000 something. So I took that $6,000 and bought more Misty, $5,000 worth of Misty. I put that back into the portfolio. So once that thing is updated, that's going to increase the income, right, for next week. So I bought like almost, how many shares for that? 200-300 shares of Misty, right? So that 200-300 shares of Misty, right? If you do it $3, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, right? So guys, it's a little bit, but it adds to the overall, to the bottom line. Okay, it adds to the bottom line, and that's why I've been trying to tell you guys. So if we go to, there's something I need to do with my recap on this thing, but when we go to the goals, right? The goals for this year, right, between these two portfolios, between Fidelity and I think this is Fidelity by itself, it's 600K. I'm probably not gonna get to $600,000 in income in this portfolio in 2 years, right? The goal is to achieve this in 2027. I think it's possible, right? 2027 to achieve that much, I think it's possible. But of course, I'm not gonna be reckless. But I gotta set the goal sometime to where I cannot achieve it. So if I don't get there, at least if I get close to it, you know, we trying. But right now we're about 300K, right? Almost 300K in income. Let's go back. Let's go back real quick. Okay. So right now we at almost 300K income, right? And the goal for the next 2 years, 2027, is to be at 600K in income. I don't think it's far-fetched. I think we can double the portfolio in 2 years, because when we sell, let's say if I sell 50 positions, and on average, I get back $1,000 for each position, and if I need to sell 55 of them, that's $55,000. I sold one today, and that was $6,000. Okay, so that means I still got $49,000 left, give or take, from selling the other positions. And I only selling the ones that is winning right now, right? I'm not selling anything that's losing money. I'm not going to do that, right? I mean, because these are core positions. These are not positions that, you know, like the crazy high yield stuff. No, these are core positions. Okay, guys. My older dividend stock. So we're going to chart swap. I was hoping the thing will update, but it might update right now because it's taking forever. Let's go back. All right. So we got a little increase in the income, right, from yesterday. When I did the update, when I did the video from yesterday, it went up a little bit. And this thing haven't updated yet. So maybe tomorrow, when I do the video tomorrow, oh, there you go, it updated. So we went from 1,800 to 1,900. I'm going to do it again, right? Because the market closed, so I guess I finally updated everything that I bought. All right, and let's do the same thing for Fidelity. Fidelity is 114, it's 314, and we do the update. Let's see if it's going to update. Because I spent some money in Fidelity today. It might not, it didn't update, right? But then again, if I close it and come out, it might update. I don't need to do nothing there. I did buy a few things in here, so it looks like it's already updated. Cause it's not even doing nothing. Yeah. Okay. So guys, we went up a little bit. We got a little bit of increase. So you see, it's a little bit of count, and it counts towards the overall, right? The overall 4 years in 10 years. So in 10 years right now, I'm estimated to be making $4.267 million a year. Okay, $4,267,000 a year. Okay, minus the 37% tax, give or take. But that is crazy money compared to right now. Like I said, we ended the year at $400,000 a year. So for the rest of this year, I consider myself we're going to be generating $400,000 a year in income. Now, anything over, yes, we're going to say, okay, we're generating this amount, but I don't really care about that. As far as I know, for the rest of the year, we're going to generate $400,000 for the next 12 months because that's what we started with from the 1st of January. Because as the money continues to increase, we can prorate it to say, okay, well, after all this amount, this is what we actually got. Okay, guys. So I wanted to show you guys that. So we'll go back to the income, upcoming dividend income, right? Now the dividend dropped because some of the company cut the dividend, and then, you know, like I said, the dividend go up and down, right? So right now we're almost back at 31,000, but $30,000 a month, it's not bad. The average based on the rest of the year is 36K, and we need to grow this amount because we got to get them number up. Because I find to double the number, so we got to get the number up as fast as possible, but as safe as possible. Okay, guys. So this is what I've been telling you guys. Being consistent is key, right? Because I got people, some of my boys that be like, yo, every man, what should I buy? I'm like, dude, watch the videos because things change every day. Things change every day, and I don't want to be telling people what to buy. I want them to watch the video and understand what I'm doing and try to learn. Because if you learn this stuff here, right, you set for life. Especially if you got a little bit of money and you can put it away, put it into the market, man, you're good. You know, if you want to go and what do you call it, blow the bag or whatever, you got the bag, you want to go blow the bag, yeah, 30 grand a month. I mean, you can blow 20 and you still got 10. You can still live up a 10 after you blow 20. I don't know if I want to do that, but there's people out there who like to do that kind of stuff. They like to show off, like to drive nice cars. For me, I mean, I drive a Tesla, okay? I got an old Mercedes-Benz. I got an old Mustang. You know, that's how I roll. I like my old classic. I'm an old dude. But every now and then, yes, we want to buy nice things, you know, nice clothes, nice jersey for my team and stuff like that. Yeah, we like to do that, travel. But we still low-key. We still live a decent life. We eat good. We drink good water. We drink good coconut water. You know what I'm saying? We do that. That's how we survive, guys. So, as you can see, we're growing the portfolio. The income is growing little by little. Like I tell you guys, we're going a couple of hundreds every single week, every single day. The portfolio going up a few $100s. Now, to some people, like, man, he been on that 409 for a whole 3-4 days now. Yes, of course, it takes money to make money. So we put the money back into the portfolio to generate this income, right? As we get the money, we reinvest in the money. So if you're reinvesting all the money, of course, the portfolio continues to grow. But what the use of reinvesting all the money if at some point you're not enjoying, you're not taking vacation, you're not spending the money to pay your bills, you're just reinvesting the money. You know what? As I got to 30K, 35K, I'm like, you know what? It's time to reinvest some of the money and then pay off some bills, pay off some of these credit cards, pay off some of these mortgages. You know, like I said, once I get to 60K, I'm going to pay off the mortgage that I have for my condo, right? The condo that I bought in Colombia, I had to take a loan for that. Now, if I got 60K coming in, I can say, you know what? We got 60K, the balance is 80. We're going to pay that off in 4 months, right? We're going to pay 20 this month. Next month, we're going to pay 20. The next month, we're going to pay 20. And in 4 months, that 80 grand will be gone. And now, guess what? I don't have to spend that $2,000 every month. And it's going to be less than that because I pay my mortgage. It's like $2,000 every month because of personal loan. So it's like $2,000 every month. So if I throw them an extra 20 grand plus that 2,000, that's 22 grand. Another 22, another 22. Before you look at the last payment, it won't even be another 20. It will be maybe like $16,000, $17,000, and it'll be gone because you got to pay that interest. That's what I'm trying to do, guys. And as I pay that debt off, guess what? Now my debt gone from $10,000 a month. My expenses will go from $10,000 a month to now it's $8,000 a month. Okay? And what we got next? Credit cards. All these damn credit cards, I got 2 personal loans. Okay, I got another personal loan for $35,000, well, $50,000. And now I think it's about $35K left. Okay? So we can tackle that and pay that off in another 2 months. That's another $1,700 gone that I don't have to pay every month. So now we're going from $8,000, right, to like $6,000 something. Dude, we're breaking down our expenses, and by the time I finish paying all these off, guess what? If I ever need money to do anything else, I don't have to go to no bank to get no money. I got margins, right? I can just say, okay, you know what? I got $200K in here. I'm going to get $200K of margins. I'm going to take that money and go spend that, buy whatever I need, right? And pay the margin back. Of course, it's more expensive. But I don't have to get credit approval. I don't have to go to no bank. I can get that money within 24, 48 hours because I got to move the money between my accounts. And that's it. So there's a lot of ways to play this stuff, guys. There's a lot of ways to do this. It's not just about the income that you got coming in. It's about what you want to do. Now, if you don't have margins and you have the large amount of money in your portfolio, let's say if I spend $200,000 buying a bunch of stocks, right? And I don't have zip cash in my portfolio, but if I turn on margins, I'm going to still get $200,000 worth of money for margins because I got $200,000 worth of stocks in my portfolio. Okay, guys? So take your time to understand and have your goals. Because if you have, my goals and your goals is not the same. What I'm trying to do and what you're trying to do is completely different. Okay, guys? And always, guys, this is not financial advice, okay? It's just me talking about my portfolio, okay? So your goals and my goals are completely different, okay? I want to be able to get to 100 grand a month. I know some people who make 200,000 a month, okay? And of course, they use margins, but I'm not going to use margins on my portfolio. My daughter's portfolio for her tuition, that's generating freaking almost 9 grand a month right now. Look at that yield. That yield is crazy. That yield is crazy, but who cares? Okay, we here to make money. That yield is freaking crazy. But this thing is generating a lot of money. Okay? I don't want to say, wasn't that thing get that big? It's generating a lot of money. $8,000 a month. It should be more than that, but it said 8 grand, we take 8. Okay? $100,000, right? Half of that money is mine, and half of them is from the bank. Robinhood, generating 8 grand a month. Okay, so if I had $200,000 invested with my own money, with my current portfolio on what I'm buying, right? I would have $1,600 a month coming in every month. Now, for your smart people, $16,000 a month from a $200,000 portfolio. Let's say a $250,000 portfolio. Okay. So 16,000. I'm just doing an even number. 16,000 calculator. Okay, times 12. That's $192,000. I'm not even rounding it up. It's just an even number, right? So if you have, because this portfolio is like 120 some thousand. So if you have 150,000 And all of it is not in the. I got another 10,000 that's in crypto, right? So you can't even count that part because I don't pay dividend. But if you got 250K invested into something similar to what I'm investing in now, right? Removing crypto and out of that, $16,000 a month in dividend. Now it's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. In 12 months, your $250,000 will have generated you in dividend $192,000 in dividend. Now y'all can calculate it. I know I'm not a mathematician, but if you want to expedite that and add margins, that you have to pay back, right? Now if I'm getting that much money without margins, I don't need margins, right? Because if you let's say if you reinvest half of that 190,000, let's say even if you reinvest 100,000 or 150,000. Let's say I'm living in Colombia. I don't need all that money. I need less than that to live in Colombia. 25K is more than enough to live in Colombia. If I want to travel the rest of the world, 50K is enough. I can travel, go everywhere with 50K, right? I don't have no expenses in the US. 50K is more than enough. Guys, this is the stuff that man can dream. So if you reinvest $100,000, guess what? Now you're gonna have more than 190K at the end of the year. If you reinvest 100K, additional 100,000, that's gonna give you additional $7,000 to $8,000, $5,000 to $8,000 a month in income, right? Because when you reinvest in that, let's say you get what, $19,000, $18,000, $16,000, and you reinvested $10,000 every month, and keeping the other $5,000, $6,000, do whatever you want to do. The next month, your portfolio is gonna go up a couple of hundreds, a couple of thousands, and before you know it, you're already making before the end of the year, by mid-year, you're already gonna be at 20K a month without any margins. Okay? I mean, even if you take a loan, it's risky. You could take a loan off your house or whatever. I'm not telling you to do that, people. I'm not telling y'all to do that. You can take a loan off your house. I know of people that have done it and they're fine. They pay their loan off, right? And the money that they took, they pay their loan off the dividend, right? And then whatever is left in their portfolio is what they're doing, whatever they want to do with. But you have to be smart. You can go invest in stuff. That's why I tell you guys, you have to watch your portfolio in the morning, at noon, and the end of the day before the market closes. Because if you have extra money and stuff drop, you want to buy because you're getting a discount. Like these last week and this week, it's been crazy. The market been red. Okay, so having money to buy, even though I said I was going to have a little buffer, but it's hard to have a buffer when you've seen discount. When I pay 40 and the thing is at 25, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I need to buy so I can bring my number down. And as I'm buying and bringing my number down, I'm getting more dividend, more shares. So the next month when I get dividend, my dividend is going to increase because, crypto go up and down. But guys, I don't want to make the video too long, okay? The goal of this channel is to motivate people to invest. I don't want you guys to lose your money. That's why I tell you all the time, don't do exactly what I do, right? I invest in bunch of positions. You know all these guys here, right? These are, you see the safety score? They're pretty safe. Kroger, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Discover, Chevron, Comcast. These are companies that are good companies, right? UPS, these are companies you guys know. They might not be paying crazy high dividend, right? But they pay dividend. Target, you guys shop at Target. I'll tell you, you got to own what you buy, okay? I own Target. I buy at Target. I'm a shareholder at Target. I own a little bit of Target. I'm an owner at Target. I'm an owner at UPS, okay? Even though I'm not the big baller, but I own some UPS. Colgate Palmolive, I own some of that. Okay, US Bank Corp, I own some of that. I don't smoke cigarette, but people who smoke cigarette, that damn, I own some of that. People say, how you gonna be buying cigarette stocks? That's bad for the environment. Okay, I mean, oil is bad for the environment, but I still got a gasoline stock, right? I don't smoke. I got a Tesla, but I still got a car that use gas. So what you want me to do? Guys, you don't have to like a company to buy it. It's not about me liking the company. It's about making money. Okay? I'm not saying to do anything crazy, but you want to be able to take care of your family. You want to be able to have money for your future, your kids' future. You got to think outside the box. The rich people do it. They do it every single day. Right? The market is down. We poor guys in the bottom struggling, nickel and diming. People are making millions of dollars every day in the market. You know, while I'm just talking about making $10,000, $30,000 a month. People are making $1 million a day, an hour, a minute, a second. I'm just a small guy on the totem pole trying to preach to the smaller people like me to get in the game and plan for your future. I'm telling you, once you understand this, this can replace your job in 6 months. In 1 year, this can replace your job. It's just that simple. If you're making $2,000, $3,000 a month from your job, and you're pulling money away, investing within 6 months to a year, this can replace your job, guys. Okay? So invest in your future. Okay? Like and share the content. Subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 3K, guys. I love you guys. Don't quit. Don't let nobody discourage you. Keep investing because your tomorrow is coming. Your time is coming. And share, comment, share. And let me know how you guys are doing. And I need people to sign up for the weekend review videos. I want to have conversation with people who are investing, who's not ashamed. You don't have to show your face. You can get on the video. We're going to do live. It's just going to be me and you. Have a conversation about your portfolio. You don't have to get detailed numbers, but just to talk about your portfolio. Okay, guys? This is something that I've been talking about from last year, and I really want to start doing this on the channel, so to motivate other people. Okay, guys, invest in your future. I love you guys. We're gonna do it tomorrow. Peace out.